Guys, many students requested us to roll out topic-wise weightage of financial management and advanced accounts. So this video is about a detailed topic-wise weightage of CA into financial management paper. A lot of students have doubts regarding from which topics are theory questions asked, from which topic practical questions are being given higher importance to. So this video would cover all of those questions. This includes a detailed analysis of all the four previous question papers of the new syllabus. Also the official weightage as per ICAI. Do not forget there are a couple of things that have been excluded from CA inter financial management paper, like leasing decisions was a part of this paper earlier, but it no longer forms part of your paper. Now, for the purpose of weightage, guys, the syllabus is divided into four parts. The very first head is a theory topic and a practical topic. You have introduction to financial management, which includes all your profit maximization, scope, objectives of financial management, wealth maximization versus profit maximization, the powers of CFO, all of those theory questions. And then there is ratio analysis. The combined weightage of these two topics as per ICI is 6 to 9 marks. That is why, guys, usually there is always one 5-marker question that comes from ratio analysis, and there is one theory question that comes from introduction to financial management. One theory question from introduction to FM, and there's one practical question, usually for 5 marks from ratio analysis. So they will not ask a very lengthy question from ratio analysis. It should be a very simple question. The next head or the next segregation of topics includes your sources of finance, cost of capital, leverages, and capital structure decisions. Out of these four topics, no matter what happens, you will always see one theory question coming in from sources of finance. One theory question from sources of finance. From the remaining three topics, you will see that practical questions usually come for 20 marks. So this is category A for your revision one day before the examination also. Leverages is a very small topic, though there are a lot of questions covered in that chapter, but then the questions are fairly simple. Even your capital structure theories are pretty simple. So no matter what happens, guys, ensure that you revise these topics thoroughly one day before the examination, because it can come for 20 to 25 marks practical questions. So isko category A jaise mark karna beta. Sources of finance pe bhi beta in the class I've made you marked what are all the important theory questions, jaise asset securitization, different types of bonds, and then foreign currency bonds. All of those questions, ensure that you do them properly. The next set of topics is capital budgeting, risk analysis in capital budgeting, guys, and dividend decisions. Now, apart from a theory question coming in from sources of finance and one theory question, guys, coming in from introduction to financial management, you can expect a theory question either from dividend decisions or risk analysis. Usually it is dividend decisions. Usually there can be a theory question that is coming in from dividend decisions, or it can be from risk analysis also. Nevertheless, ensure that you do both the topics. From capital budgeting, undoubtedly there will be a practical question for 10 marks. At IPCC level, at your CA intermediate level, capital budgeting is fairly simple. It is not complicated. So again, ensure that you do the basics thoroughly in this topic. The last segregation or the last head is working capital management. Now this is a standalone topic. That is why no matter what happens, working capital management has been consistently coming for 10 marks in the examination. Consistently. The question is usually about working capital computation or about receivables management. In the last 4 attempts, in one attempt, there was also a question based on cash budget. But again, that was a fairly simple question. So this is basically the segregation of topics or the importance of topics for your examination. As far as theory topics are concerned, remember there will be a question from introduction to FM. There will be a question from sources of finance. And one theory question can either come from risk analysis or it can be from dividend decisions. Practical questions are from all the remaining topics. You will expect or you will see one question coming in from every topic in the examination. But yes, most important according to me, for the purpose of revision one day before the examination, is leverages and capital structure. Now guys, do not forget that financial management is for 60 marks and economics for finance is for 40 marks. In financial management paper also, the first question is of 20 marks, which is a compulsory question. There will be 5 more questions of 10 marks each, out of which you're supposed to answer 4 questions. There will be one theory question. You will be obviously targeting to attempt the practical question. Just in case you feel that a practical question is difficult, you should also be well prepared with theory questions. Anyways, you know that the theory concepts here are pretty simple. You just have to understand them. So it is not like some other theory subject. Ensure that you do theory also in this chapter. So guys, the document that I have prepared is also available for download. The link for the same is available in the description of this video. So you can download a copy of this video and keep it to yourself. so that you can refer to it later, guys. ICI के हिसाब से बेटा वर्किंग कैपिटल मैनेजमेंट का वेटेज is 6 to 9 marks, but then the question usually comes for 10 marks. हाँ, I have given all of those weightages in this document. If you still have any other questions, guys, feel free to comment on this video, or you can also message us on Instagram. Thank you, guys.